I want y'all to take a good look at my security cameras early this morning. Christmas Eve, December the 24th, 2020, about 6:19 and 37 seconds. This is not nothing that this individual is doing wrong, but I'm just going to show y'all how dedicated I am to our community. Just take a look. The brother was walking and watch would come out to try to attack him. A big, huge white and brown dog that Benny see him, see the dog trying to attack him. And I immediately see it on my video, and you'll see me coming out of my house in a minute. See, my light came on. I got a towel on my head because I had my pajamas on, even in this weather here. I got my taser to scare him off. He ran off, and I went back to my back where I keep large sticks like Walking Tall to give to the brother in case the dog come back. The dog is not my neighbor next door dog. The dog been running around in our neighborhood for a while. One thing about the brother, when I came out, he had told me, he said, "I got a rock, Mr. Raymond. If I was like some of these individuals call themselves saying Raymond killers, then, you know, this brother wouldn't have even addressed me by Mr. Raymond." But he told me he had a ride coming, but I told him we'll still be here until his ride come. And you can see his ride coming now. You know, that's what I'm about. I'm about protecting my community. I don't care if they're old or young. I don't care if they're black or white. I deal with what's right. I don't deal with what's wrong. You see what I'm saying? And then I'm going to show y'all another video from 2015 when a guy was out there doing some rioting, I believe, during the Freddie Gray riot, and his mother came out and was knocking him upside his head and taking his mask off of his face. But this is just some of the things that I do in my neighborhood, that the thugs, you know, the wannabe gangbangers, you know, these so-called preachers, they know who they are. These so-called NAACP leaders, they know who they are, black and white, and those police and sheriffs that's corrupted. If it's a shoe fit wear, they don't like what I do. You see what I'm saying? I stand up for what's right. But I just wanted to show y'all just a few things. But I'm finna show you the other two videos of a mother, what this mother is doing to her child when she seen him out in the streets. If these individuals in this town who call themselves parents, that's what I said, call themselves parents, know their children's out here doing something, they would do the same thing. I know I'd do it with mine.
You want to be staged? Take it off. You want to be out here doing this dumb Get the out of here. Get over here now. Did you hear what I said? Get the out of here. Get over here.
The Baltimore mom was among those trying to tame the violence when she realized her son was involved. Take a look at this video of the confrontation. The woman recognized her son as one of the protesters throwing rocks at police. She made very sure to voice her disappointment when she found him on the street. You can see her yelling and striking her son. She chased him home, and as he walked away, trying to pull the mask off the face. That's what you would call hands-on parental supervision, as Chip Reed said at the beginning. Mama don't play. But I was watching the video yesterday. It was very tense watching it. I kept thinking at any moment we're going to see something.
As y'all can see, the Dawn has passed away, and the light is in effect now on this same day. I'm going to end with a quote from Harriet Tubman. May she rest in peace. I'm so dedicated to what I do, and I'm going to quote what she said, and I feel it 100%. She said, I reason out this in my mind. There are one of two things I have a right to. Liberty or death. If I could not have one, I would have the other. For no man should take me alive. I shall fight for my liberty as long as my strength allows me or lasts. Did y'all hear that? And she said, and when the time came for me to go or to die, the Lord would let them take me. In other words, Harriet Tubman was tired of slavery. She was tired of what they was doing to black people back then. This is just to try to give y'all some history. You see, it's people like me is that tired too. You know, I'm one that said a man or a woman ain't became a man or a woman until they find something worth dying for. The things I stand up for is worth dying for. My community, my family, my life, and the life of others. Some of y'all don't understand that. When God allowed you to come this far from where you came from, especially me, being out in the world doing stupid things, knowing what it is to be in a juvenile home, knowing what it is to be in one of the most notorious jails in the country, Cook County Jail, knowing what it is to be in some of the most notorious prison in the state of Illinois, Menard Correctional Center, Stateville Correctional Center, Pontiac Correctional Center, Joliet, Illinois Correctional Center. Some of them is some of the places where Al Capone and some of the most notorious individuals, black, white, Spanish, was in. And I'm going to leave y'all with this here. Especially y'all that's threatening to kidnap my daughters. Let me tell y'all something. If my daughter's mother was alive, whether she was in her bad state or great state, she wouldn't be as meek as me. See, their mother was Puerto Rican and Dominican. And there's a lot of Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and Mexicans that's watching y'all, as well as blacks. If they had to come down here, the town would more than likely be on lockdown until the National Guards or somebody come in. Y'all want to know what tough is? You need to probably go mess with somebody else. Because messing with me and my two daughters is the last thing that y'all want to do. You see, when them Mexicans and Dominicans and Puerto Ricans come down here and speak in Spanish, you'll see some of them pretty faces like Queen and Birdie's, and you'll think they're trying to talk to you. And that'll be the last thing you've seen. Some of you parents, take a good look at that video. That's why I played it twice with that mama out in the streets. The daddy should have been out there too when he first tried to push or swing at his mama. When she got him up out of them streets, the daddy should have put him on his behind. But I'm going to leave with this here. Be careful how you entertain strangers. Some have entertained angels and death unaware. Peace be still.